It is now 6:15 on this Friday evening. It is quite the fall Friday out there. Feels pretty good.
It does. It's a beautiful evening. Lots of folks are going to be out and about taking advantage of this weather because we know what it's gonna be.
We have an idea, certainly.
That's
Yes.
the direction things are going. But for this evening, it is beautiful. This morning, I think you had a little reminder of where we're headed, right? Temperatures were cool. 32 this morning's low in Worcester. We did have a few other areas, kind of the nooks and crannies that kissed the freezing mark. Elsewhere, we were right there in the low and mid 30s. That is frost territory. Downtown and right along the lakeshore, we managed to eke out the 40s, but it definitely had a little bit of a chill in the air. Clouds are going to be moving in through the evening, and we've trimmed the temperatures just a smidge for the day on Saturday, especially closer to the lakeshore. And then as far as what's changed in the overall 10-day forecast, rain chances are trending a little bit lower, so this dry stretch continues for us. We are currently sitting in the mid and upper 60s, so if you're running around getting ready to head out to that Friday night football game, make sure you take a jacket with you because the temperatures are going to be dropping back. We have mostly clear skies right now, but there are some clouds that are off to the west of us that will continue to move our direction as we go through the latter part of the evening. So for the next few hours, I mean, we've got sunshine now and 60s, but those 50s are going to be moving in, and you can literally feel things cooling off. Last Friday, I was at a football game in North Olmsted, and you could literally just kind of feel the air getting cooler as the game wore on. So I think you're going to run into that. Might be good to not only take a jacket, and don't forget your stadium seat. I've learned how important those are, but you also probably want to take a buck or two for a little bit of hot chocolate. You may need it by the end of the game. Clouds are rolling in from the west. This is all part and parcel with a storm system that is sweeping across the Great Lakes region. This is not the big storm system, though. The big storm system is actually down here off the east coast. It is developing and strengthening, and as it continues to move up the east coast, impacting areas like the Outer Banks up through Virginia Beach with onshore flow, some pretty nasty tides going on there at the same time as they're getting wind and rain. That bigger storm system is going to pull on the smaller storm system that is here and hopefully absorb it. So that would leave us Sunday with lesser chances for rain in the forecast. Tomorrow we have about a 30% chance. Sunday it drops back to about a 20% chance. So let's take a look at all of it here in your National Design-Mar hour-by-hour forecast. Through the rest of the evening, these mostly clear skies become partly cloudy. Our temperatures dip back into the low and mid 50s by 10 p.m. So definitely jacket weather out there. We'll start to see the clouds really thicken up in the overnight hours, which will leave us tomorrow morning with a mix of clouds and sun, upper 40s and low 50s. The clouds do have an impact on those morning temperatures. Not only that, we will continue to see on and off cloud cover mid-morning into midday as the temperatures make it up to around 60 or so. We might have a few showers that pop up as things kind of heat up, so just keep in mind in the back of your head, you may run into a shower or two, but certainly not a washout by any stretch. As a matter of fact, we're also going to be seeing some sunshine in the afternoon. And as mentioned, temperatures will be a little cooler. I dialed back the temperatures thanks to the clouds in the morning, and we're looking at highs tomorrow that will be in the low 60s here in Cleveland. Will be a little bit warmer farther to the south. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast, and you can see we bounce right back to the upper 60s, perfectly seasonable for this time of the year on Sunday. Monday is mostly sunny, so is Tuesday. Next chances for rain, pretty slim, only 20% coming through on Wednesday, and then cooler air returns for the latter part of the week.